going to give you all some free readings. Free tarot readings. I'm tempted to do something a little bit different off the cuff. I didn't come up with this on my own. I saw another reader do it. And I was inspired by another reader. And, nice. Way to go. And it was called, What is Your Person Hiding from You? And she had the people comment in all caps the person's name. And I thought that was a neat concept. I don't recall her name to give her credit. She's not one that like I listen to religiously anyway. She just comes up sometimes, like in my feed. She's not everybody's cup of tea. She's not always my cup of tea, to be honest with you. But I did like what she was doing. She did free readings the other day, and the subject line she did was, what is your person hiding from you? I like that. She did like real fast, boom, boom, boom. I kind of liked it. If I remembered her name, I would give her the credit. I would give her the credit. If I heard her name. Oh my goodness. Where is my Golden Girls? Oh, I hate when I can't find my shows. If you don't notice, I'm a huge Golden Girls fan. I've been stuck on that show for a couple of weeks, so I get stuck on something and I stay there for a bit. What do you say? That's self-soothing or what? Oh my God. What am I gonna do? You gotta be kidding me. I'm sorry. You all gonna have to bear with me. Call it ADHD, OCD, I don't care. Damn it. Yeah. I just need that playing in the background because I do like to watch my Golden Girls. Okay, so I'll start off with collectives. But how many of y'all are in favor of what is your person hiding from you? Because I think that would be a better, because I could do that. I could do it real quick and pop it out. Y'all let me know how you feel about it. I could do that one instead. What's your person hiding from you? And then you just put your person's name in all caps and I'll do it. Or we can just do it like we normally do. RJ, how you doing, Hon? Magnet to love, hello. Miss Thelma, thank you for being here. Sorry I'm so late. You know how it is. You know I got ADHD terrible. Thank you for the donation, Hon. Natasha, how you been, Hon? Hi, what's been Aquarius intent? Okay. Natasha, can you wait on my collectives to get finished? Or you need this question like right now? Because I know you paid and, you know, I don't ask y'all for donations and I don't ask y'all to do that. But when people do, I feel kind of inclined that I need to come right now. You want to wait on my collectives or what do you want to do? You need it right now. You can wait? Okay. So let me get through these collectives. And then I'll take your question first. The rest of you, please let me know if you want to do the what's your person hiding from, you know, whoever. We can do that spread today because I think that would be something different, something a little off the regular. Never mind. I'm not going to say nothing about that. Y'all ready to go? Probably should have checked in first. Let me ask real quick. We ready to go? Been waiting. Disappointed, been waiting. About ready to leave. The fuck? Been sitting here. I'm almost dead already. Trying to find something to shut up. Alright. My spirit team's had quite the, they've been, quite the character here lately. I accidentally contacted a nudist resort the other day. Yo, I can't even get into it. All right, let's go. Whoa. Okay, we're not going to talk about it. Not. Okay, it was funny. Hilarious. Haha. I know. So funny. So funny. So funny. So funny. With 6 of Swords, the Sun card. So funny. So many jokes. So many jokes. So many jokes. Answered prayers. So many jokes. Alright, let's go. Yo, it was just complete silence on the end of the phone. She said, you do know we're clothing optional. I just went silent. I said, pardon? She said, we're clothing optional. That probably explained the cheap rent. Anyways, let's go. Right. First collective. Let's talk about this disappointment. What are we disappointed about? Bored, disappointed, feeling rejected. I am smelling like a rose. Okay. Let's let it go, Stone Temple Pilots. The truth. Come on now. Yeah. Enough. Let's go. All right, first collective. And I wish that you was lying, but you're not. I'm wishing I would stop. I can't sing. I'm wishing I would dream. Oh my God! I know you're lying. What's all this waiting? I saw waiting earlier. All right then. Well, first collective. Somebody here is extremely disappointed. The challenge of being bored. A little disappointed, a little bored. Bored, disappointed. Maybe hungover. The recent past. Hungover. Party's over. Recent past is bored, hungover, party's over. The challenge of all, it seems like there's a challenge of being bored, being hungover, disappointed. And then there is this chance encounter of meeting someone, some type of soulmate that someone bumped into. I said soulmate. Did not say twin flame. I said soulmate. That is the truth. I was just kind of bored, just kind of chilling, minding my business. Bored, disappointed, really not a lot going on. And by chance, we meet someone. Now, the truth is, the current energy, this person sees you accurately. Why are they so interested, though, in what you're doing, where you going? What you doing, where you going? This person's so interested in what you up to, girl. Girl or guy, they're so interested in what you're doing. I want to say girl, though. What you doing? Where you going? Are you broke or what? Now, I don't want to see, this is why I don't want to say girl or guy, because Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. You know, what you doing, girl? You broke? What you doing? Because there's this gentleman here that works hard. Use some type of answered prayer. There is an Aquarius here. Major Arcana Aquarius. Major Arcana Scorpio. Major Arcana Chariot. What is that? I want to say Cancer. Capricorn's out here as well. At any rate, it doesn't have to be any of those signs. The truth is, I've been watching you. What you doing? Where you going? You look like you broke, like you popped. Somebody here is a hard worker, but for whatever reason, they look like they popped. There's a gentleman here absolutely in love with this girl. And the work she do. Waiting on this girl, too. Waiting on her. Just a chance encounter. Where are you going? What you doing? There's some type of family affiliation here. And that's a soul tribe. So, some of you, here's the deal. Whatever you're waiting on, I do feel like you're bumping into a soul tribe. I'm not, it could be a romantic connection. It could. But I will say that you're going to bump into some better friends. Real good times. Wherever you're going, really, really good times ahead. I do feel like this is a soul tribe. 3 of Cups, the challenge of the 6 of Wands. Just a little bit too much partying going on in the current energy, whatever you're up to. You look like you're in an environment for partying and getting together. Please don't, and I'm telling you, the challenge of the 6 Wands, the challenge of that, you know, public, you know, just be careful, hon. There's caution there. They love you to hate, they love you today. They hate you tomorrow. Because in the future, I'm seeing someone here getting obsessed. Counting your pockets, honey. Somebody here even bitching about the check, what they spent. Be careful letting somebody else pay the bill on your tab. Because there's something here about abuse and abusing just a little bit of money. So, like, let's just say you had 2 beers at this little shindig that you went to, or you went out to dinner and you didn't think nothing of it because, hell, you only spent $10 or what? You took care of so-and-so. Don't ever take that for granted, because in the future, whatever you're waiting on, you could feel like these people are family. But the issue is, there's something here about abusing just a little bit of money. I don't know if you're abusing staff, but to me, I think you're abusing friends and family. Then you stiff them with the bill, and you're like, well, hell, it was only $20. To them, that's a whole betrayal. This person gonna run out and ask where you go in the future. Don't be surprised when this person runs out and says, whoa, 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 where you go. They're gonna interfere. Hey, where are you going? You left your tab. You left your tab there. This is going to hurt your feelings, whoever I'm talking to. And I know this sounds petty. It sounds so petty. Because there's something here about moving forward, having a great time, being in the public spotlight. Everybody's having a great time. And there is something here about getting together with friends, family. Somebody here is counting the other person's pockets. And if it's nothing, like somebody here saying, what's a page of pentacles, man? It ain't none of just a little bit of pocket change. Well, then why is this person, be it you or someone else, trying to run out on a bill? Uh-huh. They was running out on a bill. Big betrayal. I'm trying to tell you, this person's waiting for them to come back. Like, well, they need to come back and pay their tab. It shouldn't be nothing for you. It shouldn't be nothing for you to take care of it. Big money, whether you're a man or a woman, big money shouldn't be nothing for you to take care of it. I'm trying to tell you, somebody here is going to put up an argument. They're going to block you. They're definitely going to interfere. It's going to change. You're going to get your feelings hurt. Somebody here might even get laid the fuck out, be honest with you, because whatever this is changes everything. Somebody here is abusing someone else's generosity, and they're abusing it. What they're saying in the future is, well, shit, it's just a little abuse. What, man? Whoever, they're counting somebody's pockets, and they're saying abuse. What? Devil only page pentacles. What do you mean? This person got it like that. $50, $100 ain't nothing to them. Well, this person's gonna stop you at the door and say, partner, it's not like that. You need to come back and pay this bill. Your feelings can get hurt all they want, especially didn't I call Cancer out? Cancer, don't play that shit. Don't play that bullshit that you was bored and you asked me out. Don't go out if you ain't got no money, baby. Don't assume that somebody else got it like that. Well, yeah, I work hard, but I ain't got the kind of money so-and-so does. Then don't go. Then don't go. Then don't go. Don't assume somebody else will pay your tab just because when they go out, well, I paid for them last week, so? So, is this a transactional relationship? So? They did not count on paying your tab this week, and it will cause a scene, and you will be hurt by this. I do feel like I'm talking to a Cancer. I do. So, a water sign for sure. Water sign trying to abuse. Cancer, Scorpio was in there. Water sign trying to abuse somebody's generosity. Talking about, well, that ain't nothing for them. Shit. Don't think it ain't, because they're going to follow you out that door. I don't care if it was $4. Somebody here is tired of it. Let's go. What's the next collective? Money, 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 money. Damn. Money. Some people got to have it. Some people really need it. I'm talking about good things, good things, good things, bad things. A lot of challenges. Look at all this negative gossip, hating. Woo. Wow. Who is doing all this counting somebody's pockets? Wow. Anyway, challenge of somebody catching a break. In the recent past, I see somebody here catching a new financial opportunity, but the more money you make, the more they take. That's the challenge. The challenge is nobody knows how hard you had to hustle to get this new opportunity. In the meantime, in between time, you've got a wealth of haters, a wealth of ambush, a wealth of talking shit, to the point it's getting ready to drive you crazy. Somebody here. And it's like, well, where's all this hate coming from? Where's this shit coming from? Where's all this nasty gossip coming from? Who is talking about my investments like this? Who's talking about my money like, good question. Moving forward, it's a person from your past. This person is beyond focused on what you're doing. Now, I will say this. Whoever's been doing this, I don't think their gossip was malicious. This person, your current energy is, it's all fast forward energy. So they're talking about the car you drive, where you're going, what you're doing. It's all positive memories, but you just got a younger energy here full of piss and vinegar, all talking about what you doing. But they don't realize they're talking to haters, gossipers, people who don't fuck with you, people who are counting your pockets, people who are twisting the script, spreading all types of negative gossip about you. In the future, someone's focus is so on you that no matter what you say, what you do, there is a grudge. So there was a wealth of people here in this little scenario. There is one or several people here in this equation that is very focused on you. They feel like you owe them. They feel like you owe them. They're very focused on 1990 never. They're very focused on 1990 never. They calling you all kinds of names, especially if you're a female. And even if you're a male, they calling you a bitch. They saying you act like a female. Only a female will act like that. This, that, and the third. It's a younger energy coming for you, though. This person has feel some type of way. They're very focused on you. Now, I do feel like this is somebody you have history with that has spread gossip and accidentally spread I'm known for this. You know, somebody here building you up in the current energy, not realizing that they're talking to the wrong people, and telling the wrong people your business. Right? Like they meant no harm, but they put their foot in their mouth and they giving too much business away. Let's go last collective. Because whatever this is, whoever's focused on you has a serious grudge and they don't like you. They think that you're a nasty person. They think that you're a deceiver, that you're a liar, that you're this, that, and a third. You ain't shit, basically. Leo's out here heavy. Strength card. Somebody here just wasn't with you when you was shooting in the gym. In the recent past, this took a lot of courage, a lot of heart, and a lot of hustle. Somebody here has really been on their grind in the recent past for a long time, and you still are. Just right now, you're comfortable. Current energy is you're comfortable. You're stable. You mean well. Your intentions are pure. You mean what you say what you mean. And people can take your word to the bank and everybody know it. And everybody know you spiritually protected like a big boss. Justice is here. Somebody here is damn sure getting a justice. You're doing better than ever. You're good. It's been a long time coming. You've been on this journey for a while. You're finally happy. You're finally comfortable. The current energy is there's a professional here. And somebody here knows when to shut up and when to stay quiet. They peep the scenery, and if it's not their scenery, they're just going to let it go, and they're just going to keep it pushing. It's like, I'm not going to argue with nobody. I'm going to protect my peace. I'm out. It's the right thing to do. they're on to bigger and better. Unfortunately, in the future, you following your, North Star, so to speak, is going to disappoint some folks. Especially those that are in your family or social circle. You got the star with the 44. A lot of you are meant for more. No pun intended. That's the truth. That's the truth. And the recent past, there's somebody here that really stayed disciplined. They stayed focused. They focused on their hustle. They saw the truth about the payout. They focused there, and it paid off. Wheel of Fortune upright. The timing finally fell in alignment where it worked out. It'll all work out. Yep. Somebody here is being seen as a sweetheart. I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but you're being seen as a sweetheart. If you're a gentleman, bigger dude, but still a big teddy bear, just a sweetheart. Even if you're a female, you can come across like a real boss, a real bitch, if you will, but everybody knows you're a real sweetheart. 4, 4, 4. In the future, the answered prayer. There's somebody here that's been extremely disappointed with their friends, their family. They've been hurt. 4, 4, 4 in the future. Answered prayer. 4 cups, 4 of wands, 4 swords, 4, 4, 4. Here's the deal. Better days are ahead. Answered prayer. There is something here about extreme disappointments. You being sick of your friends, your family, your current energy. In the future, you do have rest and relaxation ahead. And I do feel like in the future, whatever this is, you're going to be hanging out with some new people. That's new soul tribe. 444 with the star. It's a new soul tribe. I don't want to say it's romantic because you got a spirit guide here with the magician and justice. Somebody here's do this. They've hustled very, very hard. The truth is, this is the work they put in, and time has come for payout. Please get down. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm working with limited space this week. 444, answered prayer. Alright, let me take Natasha's question. And then I'll go into everybody else's. How does everybody feel about what is your person hiding from you? Does anybody want to do that? You all just want to keep it the way it's been. Natasha M3129. Hi. What's been intentions towards me? I'm a Cancer. Damn, girl. That was all Aquarius Cancer energy. I don't know, girl. I hope I didn't touch on some, but well, I'm going to look at it. Hi. What's Ben's, he's Aquarius, intentions towards me? She's a Cancer. Same cards. 2 of Pentacles, Strength card. Somebody here is a hustler and they're extremely disciplined. This person's a hustler and they're disciplined. Damn. And they get in the fruit of their rewards. This energy here is a hustler. This is somebody that's extremely disciplined, extremely focused. They could have been juggling money in the recent past, but I don't really look at it like that. This is somebody that's hustling, that's got a lot on their plate. The current energy is somebody here is reaping the fruit of their rewards. Cash and checks. What is Ben's intentions towards her? She's a Cancer. Okay, so the recent past, you got that big fat 22 energy. Even the High Priestess is a 2. You know what I'm saying? 222, it just, man, it's just such a delay. 222, anytime you see 222, it's such a delay. It's one of the worst combinations I like to see. 222 is like, stop, wait a minute, it's a 22, pew, 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 it's a 22. You need to stop, take a look, and take a look around you and figure out what you fit to do. Take a really good look around you because you're missing something in the recent past. You got heavy 222 energy in the recent past. Yeah, Cancer's out here, Queen of Cups, Emperor, same spread that I just did. I do like this though so far. Let me not put my foot in my mouth. Damn, what the hell? What happened there? What is going on? Man, I didn't expect that to happen. What the hell? What the hell are you on? Oh, no. I know you lying. See, this is why I don't like talking about readings too fast. Because they always throw me a curveball. Now I gotta get up. Because one of my cards just popped. Man, somebody here spending a re-up money. Jeezy Pete's. What's his name? Ben, Aquarius. Spending a re-up money. Either he is or you is. Which one of you is doing it? Somebody here spending a re-up. They mortgage money. They rent money. Oh. Oh my God. Yup. Is that you or him? I'm inclined to think it's him, baby. I'm inclined to think it's the boss man here. So, in the recent past, this person is hustling. And, you know, they trying to stay strong and disciplined and all that. And there's a challenge here to take action on you. And your intuition was pushed like, what's this person's hesitation towards me? Like, you know, there's good times with y'all. What's up? What's the problem? The current energy is this person here is telling you everything's good with their money, and I don't know what they're doing, but they're acting like they got it like that. Like they the boss. Like they a bad Rick Ross song. You the boss? You the boss? Hey, right. And they're trying to treat you like a lady. This person's coming across like daddy. Honey, they blowing through their savings left and right. They blowing all the money. The re-up money, the mortgage money, the light bill money, they blowing it. All blowing it. They do not have money like this at all. In the future, this all closes. The challenge is this person goes broke. There's a challenge here of this person going broke. Then they go back to work extra hard, and they're going to tell you, hey, I got to work really, really hard. And they make you feel good about some kind of new start. But there is some, man, it's like, listen, there is some type of closure in the future. But the challenge is this person's struggling with money. I don't know if they're struggling with a job loss in the future. Because then it's like, no, don't worry about it. I got a job. Brand new start, don't worry. And they on there like somewhere, and they good. And then there's another crisis. But the issue, I feel like this person does this on repeat. I'm seeing repeats of this. This is somebody here, it closes, they pop, they go back to work. They talking to you, they get you all excited, this is a dream come true, and then there's a new crisis. The issue is this person here just don't care. They don't care. They blow money like it ain't shit. They just blow money. This person's not a very wise person. King of Swords for their age. King of Swords reverse. This person's not a very wise person. They're coming across like a bully, a dictator. And this person does go back to very dishonest means When they start looking at ways to, to get a quick buck, this is somebody that's going to go back to the drawing board and look at things like this, because they just on that I don't care attitude. They don't. This person's on some type of I get it how I live attitude. I gotta get it how I live attitude. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me, baby. As far as his intentions towards you, I don't see anything bad. I see this current energy is this person wants you to. Is there an age difference between you? If not, this person wants. This person thinks you're a sweetheart. They look at you as Queen of Cups upright. Current energy is Emperor upright. They just blow it all with you. They don't care. Ain't no limit on this money. But in the future, that all closes out. This person popped. They broke. You could tell me I'm full of shit. I'm gonna tell you full of shit. This person's popped. This person has to work hard for their money. Then they talking about some type of new start. Oh my God, that sounds amazing. But then there's a new crisis. The truth is, this person here just crazy. They crazy as all hell. They're a bully. They're a tyrant. I don't know what they do to get money, but it's get money by any means necessary up here. They go back to somebody here goes back to their old ways of doing something. They go back to the drawing board. They start looking at weird ass options. I don't know, girl. I don't see no bad intentions. I just see somebody that is a bully, a tyrant. They don't care. They take more than they give. I don't want to say it's necessarily that they do it to you. I just think that this person got some shit with them. Do they even have a job? Because through this whole thing, I'm like, they blowing their re-up money. And I thought I was just trying to be funny, because the challenge is, this person have a job in the future? Something here is a wrap. And the challenge, is this person employed? Do they have a job? Five of Pentacles challenge. And then it's like, yeah. They got a job. Do they? Because they talk about this job. They talk about a new start. It's a dream come true. But then that crashes. And it's like, well, I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care. You know what I mean? And then Six of Pentacles reverse. This person, man, they go back to some type of old ways. They really do. Where they're a bully, I don't know, a gangster, a certified OG. I don't know, girl. I don't see nothing bad for you. I'm just letting you know the type of kid. Are you dealing with the mob, girl? Is he a mobster? I don't know. The truth is, this person here blowing through their savings with you. They don't care. They get it how they live. They're a bully. This is a by any means necessary type of person. I don't see where it affects you, because this person really enjoys making you think they work hard. They love to give you good news. They love getting you excited. They love seeing you light up. They love seeing... But there is a crisis in the future with this person. I don't know if they're going to tell you or not, because this person got this I don't care F it attitude. And they're a bully. I hope it's not you that they're like this with. I just want you to keep what I'm saying in mind, because I hate for it to be your wallet they run off with. I'm going to just put that out there. Just know who you're dealing with. Okay? I don't know if this person's a gambler, what their deal is, but this is a by any means necessary type of dude. Too old to be acting this way. This is the guy that has the best of intentions. He's got the... I'm surprised the devil didn't come out. He's got the best of intentions, you know what I mean? Just old habits hard to break. Anything else that she needs to know about Ben? He's in significant debt, baby. Ten of Pentacles reverse. He is in significant debt. Ten of Pentacles, like, I don't know. It's a bad credit score. It's student loan debt. It's significant. He's in significant debt. I don't know how much trouble he's got himself into financially. Devil, knew it. This person has abused money. I don't know if this is gambling, what it is, but he is in significant financial debt. And that seems to be the theme of the reading. That's what you need to know, honey. And this person's a liar. Oh, okay. So what do you need to know about Ben? Okay. Ben is in significant financial debt. How much debt? I don't know. I guess he borrowed a loan to open a new Walmart or a new Aldi or a new Publix. He's in that much significant debt. This person has some type of addiction, some type of obsession, abuse, okay? He does this shit where go on and take the money and run. He does something where he gets away with it every time. This is something like a cash and grab. Where he runs in and runs out. This is like bank robber. You need to know who you're dealing with. And I said that earlier. This is a get it how I live. He is a OG. He's in and out, baby. When it comes to money, he is in significant financial debt. There is significant abuse here that he is still, I don't know if this is gambling. It very well could be. There's a wealth of toxic things that people abuse with money. But he gets in and he's been getting away with this. And in the future, he's going to do it again. In the future, he leaves and he gets away with it again. This is what he does. Now, I hope it's not like gaslighting you to get in your wallet or what. I don't know, but you do need to be aware. This is a guy that gets you real excited. He seems like a dream come true. And then there's this crisis where you realize this person don't give a F. Now, you could look down and realize your stuff's missing. That's what I'm saying. You better watch him that he don't steal your chain, okay? Better watch him, because this is the guy that's taking social security numbers. He's learned birthdays, driver's licenses. You better watch him. He might ask you to go in there and cash a couple checks for him. He's fast. This brother moves fast for an older guy. And he runs around with young people. Why? Yeah, he runs around with some real greasy young people. You know this. They're telling me straight up you know it. You know it, you know it, you know it. You know what I'm telling you is the truth. You know it. Here's your answered prayer about this little Aquarius you're dealing with. You're telling me right now you're taking his heart. Because you want him to be an answered prayer, but you knew something was off about him. You knew something was off about this relationship. Mm-hmm. Yep, this person gets real defensive and real protective about what his banking information, where he go to school, what? Because there's always some type of argument about what? Where he works, where he went to school, his family, or what? Because somebody here gets real defensive about that. That's because there's a big-ass betrayal there. Ripped them people off. That shit is a burnt bridge. Oh, yeah. A lot of broken hearts there. A lot of people fucked up over that. Hurt. People even in jail. You should probably look into that, sweetheart. Some people already got locked up for it. Whatever that is. I'm sorry, Natasha. The challenge is, this is a new start in love, huh? Ace of Cups. This guy's real easy to love. Yeah, oh my, lovers. You two just get along like, I don't know. Y'all just get along like peanut butter jelly. I mean, you two are, honey, in the future, I can't stress this enough. Listen, the challenge of this new start in love, y'all. Right now, it just seems like everything. The lovers, oh, y'all like each other so much. Sweetheart, I don't know if it has anything to do with you. It's like it's something that you need to be aware of before it gets too far. I want you to keep an eye on this because in the future, this guy hides a lot. He has shady business dealings. This is shady business dealings, whether it's with family or friends. There's a lot of secrets that he keeps with secret friends and secret family. It's not like this guy's cheating on you, so let's not spin it that way. But this is the type of dude, I don't want to see you get caught up in no kind of shit accidentally. Does that make sense? Like, well, you didn't even know nothing. I'm trying to warn you. I'm not saying he would even do it to you. I'm saying that this guy's involved with some shady cat. He just involved with some shady business. And contrary to your popular belief, I know he treats you like gold, but this guy here, when he gets around, when it comes to money, he get it how he live. And okay, there's a different side to him. This is the kind of guy that would, hold up a bank and everybody get down on the floor. And I'm telling you, it's just like that. Get down on the floor now. Bank robber. I mean, don't say I didn't tell you. I warned you. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm not saying he's... Let me take this call. Give me 1 second. Yes, baby. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Okay, good. I'm glad you're home. No, I'm gonna set an alarm. I'm doing a reading right now. I need to look at my schedule. Honest to God, I don't even know. I didn't even look at tomorrow's schedule. Hold on, let me look real quick. Give me a sec. Well, it's actually today. Give me a second. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah. I mean, as long as I'm up by 8, you can call me by 8. Yeah, make sure I'm up. I mean, if you call me when you get up, just make sure I'm up by 8, 8:30, or whatever time you get up, make sure you call and let it ring. All right, I love you. I love you. Bye-bye. All right, who else was the next question? Magnet to love. Will I meet the right person regarding relationship? Please and thank you. Magnet to love. Just want to know. What a bum. You're in too much of a hurry. Yeah, honey, you're in too much of a hurry. Magnet to love. So listen, something here ended or it changed in the recent past. Okay, I see a significant ending in your recent past. Now I see you out here flirting. You are flirting hard body. Hard. I see you flirting. And you're just willing to take a chance with anybody. You don't even know them that well. What is the seize the day? What is the how do they say that? Seize the day. Seize the day. That's what you're doing. You just throwing caution to the wind. You don't know. I'm gonna give so and so the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to ask them a couple questions about them, but they seem like a nice person, even though what? They don't have a job. Like, this is the type of person that, yeah, they're nice, they're sweet, they're kind. This person will come across as a protector. But this person may tell you right off the bat that they money ain't right. I'm in between jobs or what it is. You need to raise your standards. Your current energy is that you're given too many like, I'm not saying these aren't nice guys. They're nice guys. Their intentions seem pure. Whoever you're throwing yourself at. They're good looking, I get it. You're flirting. The issue is you don't know much about them. You need to raise the bar a little bit, because whoever this is, I think you're going after them by the way they look. Because what? They look muscled. They got muscles under their shirt. They wear a nice tank top. Well, they're such a sweetheart. And they called you babe. Well, they seem to be very much unemployed or working at a gas station. Because Five of Pentacles is not a good place to be. It's somebody that's struggling with money and doesn't have their poop in a group right now. In the future, you need to focus on this fresh start. I know you're excited to get into something. You want passion. You want all that. Start focusing with someone that has a job. You may even want to start focusing with someone you already work with, because there's something here about a passionate new start. Passionate new start. It could be someone that you already work with. However, the next person that you meet, you may be able to spark a conversation with them, talking about they just got this brand new awesome job. Because whatever this is, your current energy is that it looks like guys are telling you straight up they struggling with money. Can you put them up? There's something here about you. You need to have some boundaries of dealing with some guys that, and I'm not saying that to be mean. You know, it's not like I'm saying, well, don't deal with Dusties. That's not it. It's just, don't deal with guys that don't have a job. It's the same for men that would come here. Don't deal with women that are not financially secure, and you are. You're going to be unequally yoked. It's going to turn out horrendous. We don't live in 1932. It's not the 1950s anymore. It's going to turn out awful. Hello? In the future, I do see you getting excited. This could be meeting someone that you work with. I do see some communication around that as well. But right now, you giving all this benefit of the doubt to some man that you think is a sweetheart. Better put up some boundaries real quick. Because this dude he ain't got no job. Magnet to love. And if you're a gentleman, honey, you need to, if you are a gentleman, magnet to love. Let's just say you're not a female. And you're the guy. Your focus, you're the gentleman, your focus, your fresh start with your job. That's where your focus needs to be. You need to stop looking and stop lying to folks and leading people on that you do. Stop approaching people, because you are not in the financial headspace to even approach anybody with the money that you're making right now. You cannot support yourself, let alone another person. There's no way you could split the bills right now if you are a man. If you're not a man and you're a woman, listen. In the future, I see something better. But right now, you're just talking to a bunch of guys that don't got no job. Hey, Maddie, how you doing? RJ, you know damn well I can't give you a general. You better give me a real question. I'll wait. Mm-hmm. Okay. Damn, that's sad. That's so sad. sad that you would come up with so many different handles to be the same person too. I think Thelma fell asleep. Man, look at all these people pretending to be the same person. I mean, it is true. RJ, it's true. You go out, man, you need to be able to prepare to pay your own tab. At least that much, right? Or if you invite, especially if you're a female or a male, you need to be. And I invited this person out. Whether I invited or a male invited, I'm going to be prepared to pay, regardless. Hmm. The oven sweets. Damn, girl. You're still asking about moving? Hello. Will I be moving by the end of the month? What is going on with the oven sweets? This person has done asked for at least over a year, if not more. Hello. Will I be moving by the end of the month? Hello. Will I be moving by the end of the month? The oven sweets and me. 2, 3, 3, 8, 17, 38. What's going on with this girl? I'm pretty sure it's a female, but... Oven sweets, are you a water sign by chance? Or a Sag? I guess you don't gotta be any of those people. It's just, I see Sagittarius and then I'm seeing heavy water. Heavy water. Phew. Well, that's interesting. Live, laugh, love. Do you have that sign in your home somewhere? Live, laugh, love. True. Well, here's the deal. In the recent past, I see you struggling to find options, whatever that is. You're struggling. You're looking at options, but you're struggling. You're struggling. So, which means you start looking at the truth about all the options that you're seeing, and when you start cutting things away, it's like, well, I'm going to give it more time and I'm going to be patient. But the challenge of the past is this is growing old. The challenge of you moving forward and staying stuck, even it's like, well, no, I'm happy. The issue is even in the recent past. Yeah, it's a challenge of you moving forward, but even in the recent past, you're saying, well, I'm good where I'm at right now. That's what you're telling me. I mean, yeah, it's not great and it's not growing. And the challenge of me trying to get out of here, but to be for real, I'm good right now. I'm good where I'm at. I'm awesome. So there's just not enough pressure on you to leave. That's what I'm saying. You look at the options of the recent past, truth comes to light, and it's like, well, you know what? Now that I know what I know, I'm just going to be patient and wait. You know, I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep waiting. Because that didn't work out. And be honest, it's not bad where I'm at right now. It's not bad. And yeah, there's a challenge of moving forward, but really, it's not that bad. I'm happy with where I am. It's not that bad. Now, your current energy is waiting and waiting and waiting and getting upset about it and growing some fear because you're seeing prices go up. It's like, well, oh my God, how much do they want for first month rent security? How much is it? And then you throw up this big fuss. Oh my. When you call about places and you learn about security deposits and what all they expect, it's like, oh, I don't know if I can pass that. Oh my. And it's like even if you were worried, it's like, yeah, well, we would need, this is what we would need you to give us. This is where you throw up the defenses. And it's like, well, I could work with you on some of it. Could you work with me on what? Because it just seems like you want some people to work with you on some stuff. The challenge here is abusing some type of network of people that you're dealing with. The challenge of your current environment is there's abuse going on in this little network of people you're dealing with. Now, it could be partying. There's some type of little friend group here that you're hanging out with, and it's growing toxic. The challenge of it is that it's grown quite toxic. Everybody can see it's toxic, but I don't think it's you can. And you could say, well, I don't hang out with nobody but my mother. I don't care. The challenge in the current energy is that it's too good. Your current energy is you're having too much of a good thing. Everybody can see it. Everybody can see it. I think even you can see it. It's time to cut off what no longer serves you. But the issue is you like the environment. Whether it's the environment, the people, the friend group, the family group, whatever it is, it's being abused. Now in the future, I see you finding something that you really love. There's a new start here. The challenge of it, though, and this could be your mother, there's a challenge of feelings getting involved. And then I see some pissed off woman not so happy for your accomplishment in the future. It's one woman in particular. There is something here about a brand new start. You absolutely love it. But the challenge is some pissed off woman in the future. Now, I don't know if that's a pissed off woman or even this could be your friend group saying, you're being a total bitch, you lied to us. I don't know. But to me, it looks more like a pissed off woman in the future that's not happy at all for your success. At all. Not happy for you. At all. And then I see you saying, hold on, wait. This person is happy for me. They don't mean it like that. That's just how they are. They don't mean it negative. This person still supports me. They still cheer me on. Do that. Oh my God, yeah, they love me. Because to me, they're just a Deceptosaurus, a lion-ass. This person's a hater. It's a female hater. It's a woman that's a hater, that's nasty. that may cheer for you, but this is a woman that would be sarcasm, have cynicism, and be like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. That's so nice. Even though it's small, even though it doesn't have a garbage disposal. It's not quite an acre, but I'm sure you'll be okay. You don't have a pool. It's somebody that's going to give you backhanded compliments. But it's, hey, these are your friends. It's your friends, your family, baby. You keep them. But I'm just letting you know. The truth is, there's abuse going on in this little friend group you got going on. Whether may it be friends or family, I can't tell. I really can't. When it comes to the 4 wands and the 3 of cups, it's a very abused and toxic little friend group you got going on here. But the issue is when I talk to you, you tell me, oh my God, those are my people. I love them. That's the challenge for you moving forward. You got way too comfortable with these people. It's like somebody who won't leave their hometown. You won't leave your hometown. And if you do, you want to bring everybody from your hometown to the new town. It's like, well, no, I'm going to bring Billy, Bobby, Joe, Uncle Adam, Aunt Serena, David. I'm going to bring everybody. I'm going to bring everybody with me to the new town. Okay. Okay, that's not quite how a new start works, but it's like bringing the baggage with you. Well, they all need help, you see. So as far as moving by the end of the month as possible, but don't expect for people to be happy for you. Jay, I can't give you a general. You've been here like up 10 years. You know damn well I can't do that. Angel spirit love. That's not a yes or a no question. Why do I have stomach aches lately? I need a yes or no. Stop. Zulo, how you doing? Zulo, how you doing, hon? RJ want to know if the attorney... Well, my attorney contacted me. I left a message. You know damn well your attorney's going to contact you. What's going on with RJ's attorney? Oh, your attorney up to some. Go ahead. Damn. What the fuck is this? Alright, I didn't see where these went. I'm going to play them off up there. You got a female attorney or a male? RJ, you got a female attorney or a male attorney? Just curious, because I see a female out here. That's too many. Don't even try it. I'm not taking all down. You got to figure out another way to say it. Again, we need to figure out another way. This is too many. this is court. Let's go. You got Judgment and Hierophant. Let's go. Damn. What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. What is that? I see. I think I know what this is. I do. I think I know what it is. Give it to me. Work. Uh-huh. Yep. 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 Oh, I see. Never mind. I know what it is. I'll put them up there just so you can see if you want to question it later, but I know what they're saying. So, why haven't you heard from your attorney? Your attorney's got a big old fat plan. So, in the recent past, this person's holding back from you, and you're saying, what's the interference? What's the delay? Hello? What's the action? Especially if this is a female. You're saying, yo, what's up? What's up? What's the timing? Hello? Where's my money? What's good? Well, hello. Here's the deal. If you really must know. Yeah, your attorney is on some shit right now. This person, I mean, you didn't hear it from me. You know what I'm saying? Don't kill the messenger. But this person is executing their right to be a little crafty right now. This person is ignoring you. At the moment, they're caught up in some shit. And the reason they're caught up in some shit, they feel trapped, is because whoever this other person is they're going up against, the other counselor knows this person. And they know that this person will win. Meaning, the opposing counsel will win. They will win. The opposing counsel will win. My goodness, what is the word I'm looking for? Injury. This injury case. There is an injury here. There is something here about dealing with another lawyer, another counselor, another prosecutor, another judge regarding personal injury. And when it comes to money, this person, they got a little secret plan right now. They are kind of running off right now, and they feel like they're kind of caught in a rock and a hard place, because if they was to be quite honest with you about their strategy on how to win, especially when it comes to a personal injury case, when it comes to leveling up your case, the options here to make you very, very happy. The issue is, in the future, if they was to tell you all this, well, then you would get fucked. The reason that is, you would get fucked with a certain judge. Because in the future, there's something here about getting fucked with a certain judge. If you go up against this judge, you will get fucked. You will get fucked with this judge. Okay? This shit will get dismissed. It's gonna go. It's just gonna blow. It's gonna be over. So, how do we avoid that? I'm glad you asked. This person is at work right now. They can't tell you all this. They're at work right now. What are they doing? Well, they're working on other cases, family cases, and that's causing a delay. Meaning, I've got other cases that are creating delays. Now, in the meantime, they're also working to get in front of this other person that they absolutely love. They absolutely love this person. And they're trying to delay it because this person has a rapport. They've got a rapport. See that? They best friends. I'm best friends with this person. So all I gotta do is delay it. All I gotta do is delay it. And then I'm in there like swimwear, me and this person, you see what I'm saying? I've worked with them for years. Me and them, we're on the same page. We like each other. They like me, I like them. So that's why this person's ignoring you. They don't want to go in front of this certain judge, this certain prosecutor. So this person has a plan and they're trying to stall. So if you're wondering why has they not called me back? That's why. It's not like this, what do you want them to say? Hey, listen, sorry, friend. Now what they could do is call you and say, hey, I've got other cases that are You know, they could just make something up and say, hey, listen, I've been busy. I've got other cases that are preceding yours. But to be honest with you, that's what they're doing. They are delaying this. They do not want to go in front of this judge. If they go in front of this particular judge, you will get fucked. Does that make sense? Because there's a rapport here, and it could be, what do you call that when you have family working with family? And that's very common with lawyers. Narcissism. Not narcissism. What do you call it when the daddy was a lawyer, now the kids are the lawyers? You know what I'm saying? There is a, oh my God, nepotism, not narcissism. Nepotism. There's a lot of nepotism that's going on right now. And this person is trying to avoid one judge in particular because they're going to get fucked. Now, your lawyer's not a dumbass. So this is a lawyer that would say, hey, listen, I know that's Billy Bob's cousins. The prosecutor is Billy Bob Cousins. That's the opposing counsel's nephew. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude's not a chump. This guy is in court every day with these folks. He knows what judge to go up in front, or she, whoever. Does that make sense? This is just something they won't tell you. It could be a conflict of interest, but if maybe it's not. Maybe it's just that they best friends, or man, sometimes conflict of interest is hard to prove. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're dealing with in-laws and outlaws. Okay, for example, who's going to raise conflict of interest? If you didn't come forward and say, hey, that's conflict of interest, or you get what I'm trying to say, for whatever reason, these two, and maybe it's the fact that they know that they're just friends. So a lot of times prosecutors, attorneys, they all have lunch together. Maybe they're just good friends. For whatever reason, this person is launching a delay. They don't want to go in front of this particular judge. Maybe this judge has a grudge with them, because I'm seeing a judge with a grudge. That's what I'm seeing. Judge with a grudge. Judge, Ten of Swords. That's a judge with a grudge. And this person feels like if I go in front of this judge, I'm cursed. I'm damned. No way. No way, Jose. Can't go in front of this guy. So is this counselor going to say this to you? No. They're not. They're not going to say, hey, this judge really hates my guts. No. They're not going to say, hey, listen, yeah, there's nepotism there. Yeah, there's this and that, but nobody ever says it. Nobody ever talks about it because it's a judge. It's not a prosecutor. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So there's different politics going on at play. And I know you're thinking, yeah, but if I call it out, okay, we go do it. Take it to court. You have a whole... That's what I'm saying. It's just like this guy is not trying to bite off this guy, this girl. They're not trying to bite off more than they can chew. It's just like, man, just fuck that. Let me get in front of the right person to win this case. So, that, you know, if you do receive this, I think this person's going to make up an excuse and say, hey, I had a conflict of interest, meaning I had another case that, was a scheduling difference or what. They're trying to prolong it to get in front of the right judge in the future. You don't want to go in front of this judge because there's a grudge with a judge. There is a judge here that will fuck this up for y'all. I don't know why, but there's a judge with a grudge. That's why you haven't heard from them. Okay? Okay. Now, your attorney at least isn't stupid, because Seven of Swords. This attorney has a plan, and that's why there are Two of Swords in you right now. Like, time out, boss. Can't go out in front of... We cannot go in front of this judge. This judge got a grudge with me. I don't know why, but that's what they're saying. Okay? Okay. I gave you a couple theories. I don't know, but let's not go down the rabbit hole. If that makes sense. I'm not trying to I don't know what else to say, honey. I just know politics. I don't care where you go, there's politics, and people rub elbows, and it matters who knows who. It does. It matters who knows who in any corporate world, any legality world. It doesn't matter. It matters. Well, that's not fair. The real world's not fair. And a judge with a grudge, baby. Maybe this judge really liked this girl, because there was one girl that somebody here was highly favored. And you don't know when it comes to men and women what favors are being done. That's all I'm finna say about that. You don't know who's dating who's screwing who's rubbing elbows. You either blowing them or you know them. Yeah, that's the truth. Honey, I gave you the truth. Listen, this person is looking for their options. The current energy is you will hear from this person. You are getting action from this person. That's the current energy. This person is looking at their options right now. You will hear from them in the future, and they will give you the truth in the future as well. However, I will say this. I've also given you the truth. I've given you the truth. There's options here. Current energy is you will receive a message. In the future, you will see the truth about some shit too. I don't know how you gonna know it, but you're gonna know it. You're gonna know it. You're gonna know it right off the bat. You're gonna be like, yep, I know it. Look, bottom of the deck, 5 of Swords. When it comes to this money, you got somebody here taking low blows, being salty, being underhanded, throwing low blows, somebody willing to say and do anything. That's somebody that's willing to say, they're willing to lie. They're willing to be Decepticon. When it comes to this type of money, we can't do that, baby. That's it. That's the truth. I do see you being very happy. Yeah. Answered prayer. Listen, your intuition knows this. 9 of Pentacles. I see you being very happy in the future, Emperor. This is an answered prayer. Your intuition already knows this. You need to get out of your feelings. Listen, and there's a spirit guide here. 4 of Cups reverse. Listen, don't be disappointed. Okay? Don't be you need to let it go for right now. Just let it go. Let this shit just move on, because judgment is here. There is something here that is protecting you. Big old payout. Now, I see you worrying about it. I do. I see you worrying about it. Queen of Pentacles, good news. It's a matter of time. You got a big contract, but there's disputes in a contract, and the devil's in the details. And I see somebody here rushing in, trying to make an offer. Y'all ain't on the same page. I see somebody here looking into it on this new start, and they're saying, nope, I don't like it. I don't like it. I am seeing all kinds of fuckery and fugazi, and it's definitely a female. She's looking at jail time and all kinds of shit, trying to get somebody out of jail time, trying to get somebody to walk. There's convictions here, guilty time, all kinds of crazy shit. Conviction for sure. How do I get somebody out of trouble? How do I get them off? How do I get them off? And there's a plan here to come up against you, and somebody steamroll you. Hold back, hold back, hold back, hold back, because there's another plan in progress. That's why this person's not talking to you. That's why they're working with other people that are their friends to get your best interest met. That's why they're waiting. They're waiting to take action. I see them taking action. I see a good offer coming regarding personal injury. Again, with this public, it's going to be very public, whatever this is. It's very public, and I see you waiting on it. Other people waiting on that shit, too. Everybody looking at it. It ain't just you. Everybody's looking. There's a lot of focus on one female in this courtroom. Oh, that's a big paycheck, baby. When it comes to this healing, what's it going to cost, boss? A lot. And there is a prosecutor, a lawyer, whoever this is a very strong counsel. However, he's defending somebody who don't have no money. So that's going to take it's going to take a while. And I get it. It is a crisis that happened in the past. I get it. It happened in the past. However, that was the best thing that could have happened. Because this is like making lemons out of lemonade for you. Whatever this is has planted, it grown. It's grown. I hope it's not cancer or something like that, but whatever it is, it's grown. And it's grown into money for you. It's, again, lemons out of lemonade. The challenge of this is the justice system. That's the challenge. There's also challenge of jail time with this little contract. And I know you're thinking, oh, no, AB, there ain't no jail time. Bullshit. There's the challenge that some of this could carry jail time. People will get caught up in some stuff. Yeah. There's some challenge of all kinds of stuff going on. Let it all work out. Lil Wayne just put a song out like that. Let it all work out. I've been on here for an hour and a half. I think Elma done fell asleep on me. Karma's a mother. Does Walt see me as marriage material? Does Walt see Karma's a mother as marriage? Whew. I don't know about this, girl. Does Walt see Karma's a mother as marriage material? I don't like y'all's energy right off the bat. Don't like it, baby. I know that you're going to disagree. That seems to be the challenge in this. I know you are. Karma's a mother. All these are challenge cards. Everything about this is a challenge. Oh my God, more challenges. This is insane. I ain't got nothing up right. Oh my goodness. Alright. What's going on with this person? Okay. You've got to be kidding me. Way too many. Not doing it. Figure it out. Do it with less. All these challenge cards. Okay, listen. Karma's the mother. Karma's the mother. When it comes to Walt, I feel like a Jerry Springer episode. When it comes to Walt, he is not the father. Or Maury. Anyways, the recent past there is a level of abuse and toxic nature to this. I don't know what it is, but it is. The issue is there's a level of abuse and toxic nature to this when it comes to boundaries, what somebody will put up with, what they won't put up with, abusing someone's stability, abusing their resources, their time, their availability, heavy manipulation in this relationship, abusing their attraction, abusing this gentleman's attraction towards them. The challenge here is that this gentleman is attractive and highly attractive to the female, loves going out, loves to party. And then when y'all get to partying and hanging out, then he doesn't see things so clear anymore, but he knows he loves you. Who here makes the money? Is it you or him? Because the challenge of abuse here and putting up boundaries, the challenge of the King of Pentacles, does he got it or he don't? Because there's manipulation in this relationship, and I see that he loves you. And boy, he's so excited about this new start. But is he? Because I can't tell. I just see muscly muscles and a nice shirt. He's in a nice tank top. And boy, when we go out, he gets so much attention. And based on all the attention that I see from other people when we go out, I mean, everybody like him. He is the life of the party, and he's beautiful. And all I see is, or is it you that makes all the money? Karma's the mother. Is it you that makes all the money? Because in the future, you better watch. You better watch him because he might steal your chain. You better watch your savings account like a hawk. There's something here about keeping a tight lip, keeping an eye on savings account for sure, because this thing is so out of balance. The challenge of this being out of balance, the challenge of spending money on substance abuse, partying too much. I see a lot of partying too much. The challenge of putting some money back for a lawyer, bail money, bond money. There's abuse going on. Abuse going on, boundaries being violated, challenge of the King of Pentacles. Manipulating someone for a relationship, very challenging start getting off the ground. King of Cups. His feelings seem genuine in the recent past. Now, the current energy looks like he likes you, but he's getting a hell of a lot more attention ever since y'all started hanging out. I'm just gonna let you know that. The challenge that he's getting a hell of a lot more attention from other people since y'all started hanging out. Now, what is this that you're making money? He loves you, but you're making money. Did he promote you? Because there's something here about the challenge of hanging out with him and where he can take you. And the challenge of something about being visibly seen with this gentleman out in public. There's the challenge about you making money, and everybody can see that you make money. But in the future, Page of Swords, people start looking into this. They're going to start looking into savings. They're going to start looking into what someone's withholding from them. They're looking at what someone is holding back. Someone's paying a lot more attention in the future. They're starting to pay a lot more attention to what someone's withholding from them. Their patience is growing extremely thin. So if somebody's holding something back, the challenge of investigation takes place in the future. The challenge of maybe even seeing someone in the future. Very challenged on patience, but I am going to stick with my first. I'm very inclined to say there's too much partying going on. There is abusive substances going on. I don't care what you say. Well, we work together. Who gives a damn? There is substance abuse in here. There's too many cards of substance abuse. Mm-mm. Somewhere there is substance abuse. There's abuse going on. Well, there's financial abuse for sure. I do see financial abuse all through this thing. But damn, it's been hard to get this relationship off the ground. His feelings are genuine. King of Cups upright. And boy, he's hot. He's so fine. But when we get around people, that's a challenge. And telling people's a challenge too. Because you make good money. Now, in the future, people start looking into this. I don't know what y'all holding back. I don't know if it's holding back money, holding back details of something. It's going to get harder and harder because somebody there's another gentleman. I don't know if this is a boss, a legal representative, but there's two guys here. One girl, two guys. The challenge is someone here starts looking into this. They're starting to look into what somebody here is holding back from them. Their patience is wearing thin. Whoever this gentleman is, he's a real dickhead. He is going to make himself known. He's going to be sarcastic. He's going to be cynical. His patience is going to wear thin with this. I need to keep going though. I don't. There is abuse, because the capital card, the first card off the deck, is always the strongest energy on the board. The challenge, the first card off the deck here is the devil. The devil is in the details of this whole damn relationship. And whether or not someone is going to uphold their boundaries, uphold what they said, King of Pentacles, uphold it. Now, somebody here's gotten real crafty in the relationship. Whatever they've done, it's been hard to get this new start off the ground. Their feelings are genuine. King of Cups in the upright. However, why is he getting so much attention from the ladies? He's getting a lot of attention from his peers. He's getting a lot of attention from the gang. He's getting a lot of attention from ladies. And there's a lot of challenging truths from ladies, especially one in particular. One of them makes damn good money. She's single and she makes good money. I will tell you this sparks an investigation in the future. Whatever's being held back. You have a very professional person. This gentleman could be HR, a boss, a manager. He's quite patient, but his patience is wearing out in the future. You do have an investigator. I don't know what that is, but I'm just letting you know. You got an investigator here looking out. Now, with that said, somebody here is also looking at the savings. Now, if this is the same gentleman, let's just say there's no other investigator, which I doubt. I seriously doubt it. Let's just say this is your boyfriend. The challenge of him looking at this and holding on to it, the challenge of him continuing to contribute to this in a professional environment. Because whatever's going on in the current environment, he's getting a lot of attention from other people. He is. There's something about your relationship. You elevated him, and people can see that you two's in love. That's no lie. The only two cards I have upright are you two. But understand that his desire for you and the fact that you're in the position that you're in, I don't know what you do, but you're coming across like a breadwinner. The issue is, it's put him in a position where he's getting a hell of a lot more attention from other girls, and he's getting more attraction. Now, other girls are starting to see him as a viable option. They are also starting to want to hang out, wanting to get to know him better. Because word around town is, he's the people's champ. And the challenge is, it's going to bring unwanted attention in the future. What is this person holding back? I do feel a big investigation in the future. that doesn't just include you. It includes many others' testimony, many other witness reports. There's the challenge of the truth and the challenge of the reports. You've got a lot of people here coming clean with truths. The challenge if there was equal give and take. The challenge if somebody else was held back from certain opportunities. I'm trying to tell you this. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Also, I can tell you this. This gentleman may get shorter and shorter with you. He may start to hold back from you in the future. He may say his patience may start to run thin with you. I see him also withdrawing from you and becoming more distant from you in the future. If that happens, just understand that he's being scrutinized from upper leader or upper management. Also, he's getting a hell of a lot more of attention from other folks, not just you. He's getting more attention. If this is not you, say you're like, yo, I don't make a lot of money at my current workplace. Let me tell you like this. He's getting a hell of a lot more attention from 3 other ladies. And the minute that he became hot with you, it's like, now I'm hot. He's Mike Jones up in here. Now I'm hot. They all on me. There's something about getting involved with you that made him very attractive. Among the single group, there's 3 other girls here. There's multiple other women here that are single that are looking at him like he is a bag of Doritos and they haven't eaten in 4 days. I forget your damn question. I don't even know what your question was. In the future, all I can say is, in the future, I see somebody looking, and they're looking at what's being held back. They're looking to see what the issue is. There's higher investigation. There's HR involved in this. They're looking at holdbacks. They're looking at withholding. They're looking at savings. They're looking at savings. They're looking to see if shit is equal. There is a lot of investigation in on this in the future. Furthermore, if this is the same guy, again, I am looking at a gentleman that is starting to scrutinize a situation. I see this guy holding back. I see that he is losing patience, becoming an asshole. Becoming an extreme asshole, becoming a bit of a narcissist, a bully. The challenge of that. I don't know why. I do feel like this is a 3rd gentleman, though. I feel not a 3rd. This is a 2nd gentleman. I do feel like this is heat coming from a 2nd gentleman. That where somebody here is starting to look at this situation. They're starting to look. Because word around town is, the current energy is that Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, you're making a hell of a lot of money. I don't know what that's about, but you're getting a hell of a lot of attention from other people. And if it's not women, it's others. But I'm telling you, somebody here is being seen in a very attractive light, and I'm more inclined to say it's of a female nature. Okay. Who else has a, Ava K, can you get a life, honey? Get a life, baby. You should really understand that. I don't think, you look very young, baby. You do. I don't think you've ever worked in the real world. And when you do start to work in the real world, you come back and you tell me all about immigration and ICE. You realize the United States would shut down. United States would shut down. So you can call ICE all you want. You realize we would have no food, right? We'd have no food and no houses. Have you ever worked with Americans before in any manufacturing production facility? They are the worst. They don't show up. They go to break for 2 hours. They call out sick. They cuss people out. They demand extreme wages. You look really young and dumb. Get a college degree and come back. Get 20 or 30 years experience and come back. Don't come on here with that ICE bullshit. You don't know shit about dick when it comes to the real world. I'm not sorry. Don't worry about it. Don't even entertain her. She's just a baby. She looks like she's all of... Who knows? She might be 50 for all I know. Everybody wears so much... everybody puts on so many filters. She could be 50 posing as a fucking 15-year-old. Who knows? She's just another dickhead that doesn't know shit about working in the real world. She probably works at Dunkin' Donuts if she's ever had a job. That's okay. You don't need to explain. I don't care. I really do not care. Some of the best people that I've ever had work for me, work with, some of the people I've ever worked with had work for me. That's why I just don't appreciate all that bullshit that they come through here and they start the hater campaigns and speaking, calling people names and saying racist comments, because in the real world it just don't work, honey. It don't work. Americans are the laziest people. We really are. If I had my choice, I'm trying to tell you, don't send me. If I have to pick 25 people to come work for me, you think I'm picking? Who do you think I'm picking? The work ethic of some over others. So I'm going to say. Just leave it, you know what? And I'm not saying that to be derogatory. I'm just saying don't entertain that bullshit. Don't entertain that bullshit. That woman looked at you. She saw your skin color. She knew exactly what she was saying and what she was doing. Okay. I got 2 master's degrees. I think you're in a very wrong territory, sweetheart. I think you need to go on about your day and enjoy your Tuesday at 2 o'clock in the morning. Because I don't think you know anything about what you're talking about at all. At all. Or you're working for a very unsuccessful company. Who else has a question? I've seen a lot of unsuccessful companies where I'm at right now. A lot of them. A lot of them. A lot of unsuccessful companies where I'm at right now. He's a white man. He's white. Call Ice Girl. He's white. I know that's right. Get his ass deported. He's probably here illegally. He's white. Probably from Brazil illegally anyways. Don't give a shit who you are. You're racist. It's weird. You're coming across as a hater. A hater on the 10 of Pentacles, baby. That's what you look like right now. I don't care. I don't care who you are. I don't think that you're spiritually inclined. I don't. I think you got a lot of learning to do. I think that you will be put in a lot of situations in the future. I don't think I know. I think that you're going to find out quick, fast, in a hurry what real work looks like. You will be put in those situations since you've judged so harshly. Judge not, lest you be judged, right? Yeah, my goodness. He who cast the first stone. Be without sin, right? Who here has a question? Because I don't want to deal with it. I'm not dealing with, and then you're calling yourself, what are you calling yourself? An empress? You're telling me you're some type of empress. You're not old enough to be an empress. If not, you got hella filters on. And, furthermore, no empress is going to come on here talking like that. No, I don't know any one of them that's going to do that. Nobody's going to do that. Look, can you marry in? Hello. Will I be moving by the end of the month? Do you see me going back? Hello, do you see me going back to Florida? Do you see me going back to Florida? Look, can you marry in? Do you see me going back to Florida? In my opinion, you're going to make better money in Texas, but you do what you want. You're going to make better, I mean, in my opinion, sweetheart, high priestess with this risk you fitting to take. I think you're going to make better money where you're at, but you do what you want. I get it. You want to go back to Florida. Hello, do you see me going back to Florida? I think Texas, you're going to make more money. Spirit guide tried to pop. Damn, girl. You're lost. Recent past, you're just lost. You're lost. It looks like you're unemployed or you're struggling with money so bad you might as well be unemployed. Damn, girl. Yeah. So you're struggling with money so bad and you don't know where to go. You're lost and you're ready to go. The recent past, they're saying, man, she's struggling with money so damn bad that she feels lost. She doesn't know what to do and she's ready to bolt. She's just wanting to run. She's a runner. She's a track star. Damn, girl. All right, look. I'm going to put it out here to you, Kenya Marion. The recent past, you are struggling with money, if not complete unemployment, and you feel lost, and you don't know where you're going, and I don't know what I'm doing here. I just know I need to get the fuck. I need to go. I need to go. I need to go. There is a lot of problems with you trying to get out of there. You're like, I need to go. You feel like a caged animal. You are like, I need to get out of here. I feel lost. I can't get on. I need to leave. Your current energy is that you are fighting for your life right now to get a contract anywhere. I just need to pick up one. And the struggle, the challenge is that what I'm seeing is you're looking at money and you're looking at an equal payout. The issue is, what is the struggle with family? Is it that you're trying to move with family, LaKenya? Because there's something here about the next contract. And I see you just trying to push through, man. You're trying to push through on this. And it's like, no, I know when I get there, it'll be all love. When I get there, it will be all love. That's what you're telling me, LaKenya Marion. You're saying, when I get there, it'll be all love. The challenge here is there's an abuse of money. The challenge is this is going to be a hell of a lot harder than what you've planned for it. Why is there a family aspect on it? Because I feel like there's a woman here. And if this isn't you, whoever's presenting this offer to you is abusing the financial aspect of it. There's abuse here. There's abuse of what you're going to have to give where it's not equally yoked. It's a lot harder to get on. It's a lot harder. And this could be family. The issue, even in the future, this don't go nowhere. They're telling me you have not learned your lesson at all, especially if we're talking about dealing with one person in particular. You have not learned your lesson. I do see you taking this leap of faith in the future. You're going to do it. The challenge of you being naive, you're going to do it. You have not learned your lesson. But I will say this, after you do it this time, you're going to learn. You're going to learn today. Whatever it is, it's finally going to squash it, where there will be no hard feelings. It's time to get over this grudge once and for all. You will be at a point where you're at complete defeat. But there is something about the future where this don't go nowhere. You won't learn your lesson. I see you doing it. You finding out fast, falling flat on your face, getting defeated. Being completely subject to somebody else financially, where you are now a financial dependent towards someone else. Nothing grows out of it in the future. Absolutely nothing. So let me put it in better terms for you. I don't know what you got going on with this contract, but I'm telling you, you're pushing for it hard. And if this is you trying to say, well, my friends down there, my friends in Florida, my aunt's in Florida, my family is in, there's the challenge of the abuse and what you fitting to give them. It's going to be extremely hard because somebody here has already laid the rules out for you. This will not go nowhere. And they've told me straight up, you refuse to learn your lesson. You're going to do it anyway. You will learn the hard way, and there should be no grudge, no foul in the future. You will fall flat on your face. You will be defeated. There is extreme financial codependence in the future, and this will not grow. Whatever that has to do with it. Now, if this has to do with some man, meaning you're going to go there with his family or what, I'm trying to, and I don't see a man here. But there's something to do with a contract and something to do with a soulmate. And I see you pushing this and pushing this and pushing this. Like, nah, my people down there, my friend down there, my whoever's down there. There's extreme abuse here, LaKenya. Extreme abuse. And they're telling me straight up, she won't learn a lesson. She's going to do it. She's going to fall flat on her face. Now, I will say this. I see why you're trying to push out of where you're at. You're telling me straight up, I'm not making no money here, I'm unemployed, or you're just, if you're not unemployed, you're struggling that bad where it feels unemployed, and you're trying to just push out. And it looks like somebody here is offering you away, and you see how hard it is, but you're willing to accept this contract, you're willing to do it. I'm trying to tell you, you cannot teach an old dog new tricks. You will fall flat on your face with this. You will be financially in debt. There is a lack of financial independence. There is a lack of come and go. There's a lack of freedom. There is a new cage wherever you're going. LaKenya. Avery, I'm going to let you just run that chat up, Avery. You go run an algorithm, I'm going to let you do it. I don't care. You want to make yourself look some type of way, make yourself look some type of way. That's on you. None of my business. Doesn't care. Annika, what's up? Will I clear my CA final exams this November? Can I ask you what CA means? Because that's an acronym. CA. My CA. It doesn't matter. You don't got to tell me. Will I clear my CA final exams this November? Will Annika clear the CA final exams this November? Your intuition, I think your intuition already knows that you're in there. It seems like you absolutely love what you're doing. Damn, that's nice. You don't see that all the time. Damn. All right, look. Nice. Go for more. Okay. There's a negotiation technique in the future, baby. Go for more money. Nothing's written in stone for you in the future. You need to negotiate. The power of negotiation, but you're afraid to do it. Why? Why are you afraid to do it? You start getting rattled. You don't know your own worth. Okay. So, Aniket, the recent past, whatever message came towards you, it shook you. It shook you. It shook you. It shook you. Something happened in the recent past and you got knocked off kilter and you couldn't believe it. I think you got over it. Don't get me wrong, but I do think that you were disappointed. Especially over a rejection. There was something here in the recent past about a rejection. I do think that you were disappointed. I think you got over it. Now, the current energy, when it comes to whatever you're coming into, you're going into the unknown and you're afraid and you're apprehensive and you're holding back. But you're telling me you've healed. I see where you've healed. You're looking at your options for your family. What's the plan, Stan? I see you planning. You're planning for a celebration. I think you know you got this in the bag, boss. Listen, in the future, I see a heavy contract. The issue is with your communication and you standing up for yourself and negotiating this higher contract in the future. I see a higher contract in the future and you having trouble negotiating it, where you're tempted to settle for less. You need to negotiate 20,000 higher. There's something here where they're going to offer, let's just say I don't know, let's say they offer you 140. You need to negotiate 160. You need to negotiate 20 grand higher. At minimal 20 grand higher. Minimal. Because somebody's going to try to get you down 20 grand lower. That's where you reject it and say, I'm sorry. No, I'm tapping. And be confident when you do it. Be very confident when you do it, because I'm trying to tell you, there's something here about you struggling to do that with this boss. And the minute that you walk in, you've got to be willing to walk out. The minute that you're that confident that you're going to walk out, that's when you get this big offer. There is something about somebody needing to see your confidence. That's how you get the other side worried. There is something about what you do that nobody else can do. And I don't think you realize you don't know your value. Huge contract in the future. Huge, 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 huge. The challenge is when you talk, I don't know if you have a trouble with stuttering. Maybe you have a trouble with the language. I'm not for sure. This could be a language barrier. It could be a trouble with you stuttering. Something like that. Because you need to negotiate this. Someone's trying to negotiate you down, and they're trying to make you take a loss. The minute that you stand up for yourself and you say, excuse me, but you need to do it scared. There's something about you doing this scared. You need to stand up for yourself scared. And the minute you state your case, walk away. The minute you walk away, that's when you get it. That's when you get it. You get this big, huge public victory. Big, huge public victory. The challenge of communication with you and you standing up, there's something here about either communication barrier or you're studying or stuttering. You're worth 20,000 more than what they're going to offer you in the future. And it's like, well, I don't want to regret it. If I stand up for myself, then what's going to happen, you know? Then what's going to happen? What do you mean? You're going to walk out of there. You're going to walk out of there and still know that you're the boss. I'm trying to tell you, these people do not want to lose you. They would regret. You would be a loss. You're going to have somebody chase after you. They're going to call you immediately within the next 5 minutes of you getting off the phone. They're going to call you back and say, okay, we're going to meet you there. If let's just say the offer, I don't know. So let's just say the offer's 170. And you say, nope, can't do it for 170, it's 190 or nothing. And they say, all right, well, thank you for your time. The minute they get off the phone, they're going to call you right back and say, all right, we've reconsidered. We cannot afford to lose you. There's victory. The minute there is victory in the future for you. But you got to be willing to walk away from things that just are 20,000 too low for you. There is a 20,000 too low for you. Or somebody is trying to make you settle. Now, I'm saying 20 grand. Because that's what I'm seeing the difference of the 9 and the 9 and the 7. To me, it's a difference of 20,000. But somebody here is trying to make you settle. And you're worth more than that. They're telling me straight up, stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself, man. 7 to the 9. You're worth more than this. Somebody's trying to make you settle. And you're going to regret settling. Don't settle. Huge contract in the future. Huge, huge. The challenge, though, is you standing up for yourself and knowing your worth. Avery said, return to sender. Return to sender yourself. Lord, you don't know if you're coming or going, child. Now you're scared of people doing stuff to you. You one of them weirdos that, you be out here doing stuff to folks and then accuse others of doing stuff that you doing to people. You done so much projection and I returned to sender. Nobody's doing nothing to you, child. Nobody gives a shit that nobody cares that much. You're a baby. You should be asleep right now. Somebody should be changing your pampers. You got a mother that knows you on the phone right now? Does your mother know where you are right now? Anyway, that's okay. It's okay. I'm out of here. I've been on here 2 hours. That girl just got on my nerves so bad. She told me she was an empress and she was, she's all kinds of stuff, Thelma. She looked all of 20 years old. If not, she was 50 using filters. And she had all kinds of opinions and I don't know. It's no big deal. I'm out of here. I gave y'all what I could give you. Thank you for hanging out. Everybody that's here, that's old subscribers, or my members that are here for a long time. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Thank you for keeping notifications on. Those of you that are new, thank you for subbing. Uh, Thelma, thank you for hanging out with me as long as you did. I know it's late. I know we all got to get up early in the morning, myself included. But I do like to give this channel some time. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. Y'all take care. I'll see you next time.